Hello, YouTube. How are you? My name is Mike, coming to you from Health and Wealth. Today is Friday. Thank goodness. It is August the 23rd. Currently 2:45 p.m. I'm going to be posting this hopefully within the next hour. Welcome back to my channel for those that subscribed. I think I've been taking a look at my statistics, and about 55 of the viewers here are subscribed, so I appreciate you. Thanks so much. The other 45% are not. That's cool. If you find anything entertaining or educational about my videos, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to record the live subscribe after I post this video. Hopefully I get to 600 today. Fingers crossed. Let's make it happen. Today's video, I want to talk about NVDY and MSTY and how they are propelling me towards retirement quicker than most other investments out there. So for me, I work a 9 to 5 job, Monday to Friday. Pretty sweet little gig here, but it just pays the bills, and that's about it. For me, I need other forms of income to help propel towards retirement. With the job, the main job, it pays, your hydro, your gas, your mortgage, your car payment, your insurance. It pays all of that stuff. But what about after work? How am I preparing for that? So what I'm doing is I'm investing a little bit from every pay into high yield dividend paying ETFs. Currently all from YieldMax. Now that could change in the future once I reach a few of my pillars. And if you watched any previous videos of mine, my goal is to get 6 pillars of income. And originally I was thinking all from YieldMax. I'm not too sure if there are 6 that I would necessarily invest in to become those pillars. I definitely have 3 in mind, maybe a 4th one, but there has been some other interesting ETFs out there just recently. I know in the comments you'll let me know what those are. But for me, my top 2 is NVDY, NVDY, and MSTY. After that, I'm leaning towards AMZ. It seems to be pretty solid, but we'll take a look at that. I'm also creating videos right now of 1 year of performance for every single one of these ETFs. It's a little time consuming, so I'm trying to put them out every day or every couple of days. So far, I have 2 completed. I've got Tesla completed. I have oh my goodness, OARC completed. OARC. Oh my goodness, you guys, OARC. And I'm working on Aptly right now. And then after that is actually NVDY. So I'm basically going in order of when they came out and just the last year of performance. So feel free to subscribe to watch those and see how all of these ETFs are doing over the last 1 year. So again, today's video, I just want to talk about what I'm doing to be able to retire quicker. What I have open here is YieldMax's website. I'm currently on NVDY and their past distributions here, as you can see on the screen. So let me just kind of scroll down here. You can take a look to see what's how many distributions they put out, and why I feel this is a very good option for me. And I'm only really talking about me right now. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just some guy on YouTube, but I'm here for your entertainment and just to help you educate a little bit about the funds themselves. So NVDY has been good for me. I've had it since, I think it was April 3rd I first purchased it. And so since then I've received 5 distributions or dividends, starting here all the way down on this $2.60. I'll go ahead and put an arrow next to it for your visual there. And I've got these 5 so far. So what I would like to do is today I noticed something has happened with the NVDY stock. It's gone up 3.96%. It is ramping way up because next week on the 28th, I believe, again, I'll flash up that up there. We have earnings coming out for NVIDIA, one of the biggest companies in the world. And if you take a look at the news here, I'll scroll down. You can see things like NVIDIA earnings report called the most important tech earning in years. Oof. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of pressure on NVIDIA. Analyst revamps NVIDIA stock price with key earnings update on deck. Traders are confident NVIDIA stock will rise after earnings, according to options market. So, speaking of the options market here, I have NVIDIA open on YieldMax's website, and I want to scroll down to the options that they have chosen for NVIDIA. I also created a video last night. I'll go ahead and just flash that up top here. If you want to come back to this, you can watch this in more detail. But the NVIDIA fund managers have chosen to do a 2-week option because of these earnings. And so we got August the 30th here, two that I'm looking at right now. Two calls, $124 and $130. So if that's for next Friday, if Nvidia price is above those, then our fund managers are gonna have to close these by paying money. And for us, we're not gonna really make a ton of money on those weekly calls. So if the price of Nvidia is under these, then they're gonna close those options and we will make money. So let's take a look again at the Nvidia stock. It needs to be under, what was it? 130. That's a huge position, 59,490, and then also 124. So if we take a look, it's above that right now with 5 trading days left. So not looking great for our weekly calls, but we still have the synthetic option, which is a major player at $116. That's going to be closing on September the 20th. And that's how we're probably going to get, as Retire on Dividend says, bailed out by the synthetic. So there you go. For me, NVIDIA is a major income maker. I've gone ahead and taken a documented note here. I'll scroll this over for you so you can see it a little bit better. But I've taken some notes. So NVIDIA here, total investment, $8,300 in it since April. Total dividends that I've received in those 4 April, May, June, July, 5 months, $1,969. And this is, I'm calling it a realized return on capital of 24%, just under 5% per month. And there's not too many other places where you can get a 5% return every single month. Actually, I should retract that last statement a little bit. It's not every single month I'm getting that 5%, but the average over the last 5 months are right around 5%. So some months are more. Last month was less, but yeah, pretty good. Let's scroll over here to the right. 286 shares I have of NVIDIA. I'm going to take it to 300 after this next distribution, and then that will be it for a while. My average price on this is $29. The current price as of about half an hour ago was $25.66. And I marked down an unrealized gain. So a lot of people talk about share depreciation and say, yeah, but you're way down, you're down, you're down. And I agree with you on that, but I haven't sold these shares yet. So my unrealized loss is $3.34. I'm not really in it too much for share appreciation, although I mean that would be nice for sure. But the 24% in distributions over the last 5 months is what I'm in it for. I want to generate income from these dividends, monthly income that can help me pay the bills and beyond, right? So that's what I'm building towards right now. So if I sold, I would be at a loss of $955.24 today. But if you look to the left over there, you can see that I have already accumulated $1,969. So I'm actually up $1,000 in just 5 months. So that's been pretty darn good for sure. Give me a second here. I'm going to scroll over to, that's going to be it for our NVIDIA talk. Let's talk about MSTY. MSTY is an absolute beast. Everybody loves MSTY out there, except for you. You know who I'm talking to. You don't love MSTY, but I do. I love MSTY. I'm brand new to MSTY. I'm only 3 months into it. Today has been an absolute, how do I want to say this? Oh my goodness. Look at the price of Mr., which is the underlying stock for MSTY. Anytime we see a skyrocket like this at the end of the week, we hope that our fund managers caught this early and closed out of those options. look at the price of Mr. today. It's up 11%, $15.74 up today in one day. That's incredible. For Mr. holders, I am not a Mr. or MicroStrategy holder. I am a MSTY holder. And generally, when we see a major increase like that, we're not going to assume the same kind of increase with our ETF MSTY. Let's take a look at what MSTY is doing. I'm just going to refresh this right now. You can see it's up 4.38%, not close to what Mr. is at 11%. And that is because we're capped. How do we become capped? Let's go find out. So before we find out, here's the 3 distributions I've got. Click, click, click. And so I'll show you how much of an amount of money I've got so far. I've been really, really satisfied with those 3 distributions. It's definitely going to be helping, and I'm increasing my position in MSTY every single month. Currently using drip actually for MSTY, and I'm going to use drip until I get to my target of that second pillar. Let's go down. Let's take a look at the holdings of MSTY here. All right, so we got a synthetic option here. Let's just make sure I'm saying that correctly. I'm going to look over this way, a bigger screen for me. Yes, so we have a synthetic option here for October 18th, a call and a put of $139. So again, synthetic option is great if the underlying stock of Mr. is above that number, because that's all money for us. We love it. Where it's not good is our weekly calls. So let's roll our eyeballs downwards here. We got three, 4 different plays right here. So we have a $140 call ending today. I just need to remind myself we're at 149. That's bad, not good. Unless our fund managers close this early, we're going to find out tomorrow if they were or not. What else do we have? 148. That's going to be for next Friday. Again, we're at 149 today. 5 days to go. Another one for today, 138. That's not good, everybody. It's not good. So our fund managers are going to have to close these calls, and it's going to cost money to close these calls. You don't get to just close them for free. And now when the underlying stock is way over the call, that's a lot of money that they got to spend to close these options. Another option, something I did when I was doing options was rolling the options, but I haven't seen the fund managers at YieldMax do that too often. But you'd have to roll it for pretty far from now to be able to collect any premium at all, especially at that that price difference right there. So there you go, 138, yikes, 140, yikes, and 148. Yeah, we still got some time on that one because it's not till next week. And then we have one more down below here of 138 again for today. Oh, okay. There's your call and your put. Okay. Good news, bad news. I think the bad news is that Mr. skyrocketed today. That's the bad news, because we weren't able to capture all of that 11%. So a lot of people in the world say, if you're really interested in that company, you think it's going to do well, just invest in that company. And I can see why they're saying that. For me, I want a hands-off approach as much as possible. I like collecting I'll scroll up here, my dividend every single month, and kind of not having to do any real work at all. This is, for me, other than doing this YouTube channel, super passive. I sit back, I collect my check every single month, and life is good. I've also created this document for Mr. Give me 1 second here. Scroll that over. MSTY, I should say. Sorry, not Mr. MSTY. So my total investment is $2,139. I haven't put too much of my own money in that. A lot of that is coming from the NVDY payments. So my NVDY payments are now paying for MSTY, which is fantastic. Also with MSTY, it has dripped a couple of shares there as well. So with Misty, I currently have 75 shares. I'll scroll that over for you. 75 shares of it. It's nothing too crazy right now, but I don't want to compare with other people. You probably have more than me. That's awesome. But I definitely don't want to be in that comparison. My 4-year-old keeps telling me, we don't want to compare, Dad. We don't want to compare. Comparison is the thief of joy. And we want to make sure that you stay in your own lane. You care about yourself. But yeah, I hope all of you are doing really well with your Misty shares. So $2,139 worth of investment. So far, my dividend received is $361. Nothing too crazy yet, but I'm hoping it obviously goes up. Realized return on capital 17% in just 3 months. So again, just a little bit more than 5% per month. And I'm very, very happy with that return. I'll scroll over just a little bit here. My average price, $28.52. So you can see I bought, a majority of these 3 months ago when the price was quite a bit higher. But every month I've been able to bring it down a little bit. And last month I actually bought on the ex-dividend date. So that really brought down my costs compared to what it was the month before. If I were to sell these today, I would have an unrealized loss of $3.72 or $279. So 14% loss in value over those 3 months. But, for me, again, I'm not looking to sell this right now. I'm looking to continue the monthly dividend and income that's coming to me. How about you? What funds are your major funds that you're invested in? What are you up? What are you down percentage wise? What are you looking to do with these funds? For me, again, it's just income, income, income. I'm also looking to diversify. So these are my first two. Congratulations to me. I just recently became a 10% owner, well, actually 12% owner of a income property in a different province. So that's very exciting. Just looking for different ways to diversify, make money um, outside of my job, right? What are you doing that's kind of outside of your job for income? I know we have a lot of 40 and above people watching this video. So talk to me. Tell me, what are you doing? What's some things that you're up to? What are some other investments that you're into? It's really interesting to kind of know what other people do outside of just watching YouTube and investing in YieldMax. So, yeah, I wanted to jump on today just to say hello, give you an update, tell you what I'm investing in, go up for an update of MSTY and NVDY here, Mr. and NVIDIA. Good luck to us over the next week, us NVDY holders. I think we're going to need it. I hope that the fund managers realize that NVIDIA is a beast of a company. It's probably going to have a good earnings report. It has over the last 2 or 3 earnings as well. That's what's made it a beast. So I hope that when they do the calls, they go way above 5%, what they've normally been doing. Go 10, go 15%. Make basically nothing on premium, because if they go higher, then our share price will go up more because we won't be capped, right? And so next week is a huge pivotal week for NVIDIA. So, all right, guys, I'm not too sure how I want to end this, so I'm just going to end it right here. If you are still here, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button. I'm going to record the subscriptions going up here until it gets to 600. So I'll go ahead and play that video for us as one of my videos. Anyways, have a great day. Have a great weekend. And tune in tomorrow for my Apple video. Thanks so much for being here. Have a good day.